Hello and welcome to another video. It's a new week, and if you watched my last video you'll know that yesterday, so Sunday, was really bad. I was in a lot of pain and had loads of other symptoms that I thought might be side effects from the Modafinil. I'm still not sure 100% if that was what yesterday was, because today I have been feeling much better, which is really good, because as I said, yesterday was kind of scary. I felt so bad. It was very unnerving. I've kind of been feeling steadily better as the day's gone on, and I did manage to have a shower and wash my hair, which was so good because I wanted to do that yesterday but I was just too ill. But most of the day I've been in this kind of haze where I just haven't been feeling awake or haven't been feeling myself. I don't know whether it's kind of a bit of a hangover from the amount of pain I was in yesterday. Sometimes I get that. Gonna go to bed, hope that tomorrow is a good day. Okay, let's start with the good news for this Tuesday morning. I did not have any weird GI symptoms or scary muscle weakness this morning, so that's really good. I'm hoping that means that the side effects from the Modafinil are slowing down or wearing off or whatever the term is, I'm not sure. I'll just have to wait and see over the next few days to see if that is what's happening. The bad news is that the pain I had in my jaw, my head, my neck and my shoulders that was gone last week but pretty much constant in the few weeks before that is kind of back. It was back a bit yesterday and on Sunday, but I thought that Sunday was just because the whole day was really bad and that was what caused the headache. It's gone really dark in here because the sun's just gone in and I've got my blind down like really far. Anyway, what was I saying? The pain's back. That's obviously a really bad thing. I don't want to have another week where I can't do anything because I'm in too much pain. But I'm trying to remain optimistic and positive that it won't be here all week. It might just be here for today, and maybe it might even go this afternoon. Who knows? Well, today has just gone from bad to worse. I'm squinting because my pain is really, really bad. And now my heat pack's broken. I haven't done anything to it. It just sort of stopped working. Well, it stopped working even though it was switched on, and I thought that's weird. But I kind of just left it on, and then it started making this weird buzzing noise, and then it started to smell really bad, like the wires were shorting or something, and I was like, oh god, is it going to burst into flames? So I switched it off and I unplugged it, and it didn't burst into flames, which is obviously a good thing, but I'm now too scared to plug it in to see if it is going to work again. And I'm not even sure I should because I don't want it to start smelling weird again. So I don't have a heat pack. I have my long hot water bottle, but because nobody's in the house, it would involve me going down 2 flights of stairs, filling the kettle, boiling it, waiting, filling the hot water bottle up and then coming back up, and I just don't have the ability to do that right now. Or very often, but especially right now. So I'm just kind of stuck without any heat, and it's not good. It's really, really not good. Oh, I keep getting whiffs of this heat pack. It smells disgusting. I'm just going to throw it on the floor. My dad should be back soon, so he can do my hot water bottle for me then. But I don't know when he's going to be back exactly. It's not been a good day at all. Okay, in a much better mood now. Firstly because Mum got home and she gave me a head massage, which helped my pain so much. Always blows my mind just how much that helps. It's crazy. Secondly, I ordered myself a new heat pad from Amazon, but I missed the cut-off point, so it's not going to be delivered tomorrow. It's going to be delivered on Thursday, which is slightly inconvenient because I'm going to be without it for a day. So I'm just going to have to manage with my hot water bottles, but at least I know it's going to be here soon. And I also ordered myself this on a complete whim. It's one of those electric massagers that you kind of drape over your shoulders and it'll massage the muscles in your back and shoulders and neck, which I hadn't really thought about getting before, which is kind of crazy considering how much pain I have there. But I think it's worth a shot. It wasn't too expensive, it's like £35, and the reviews were amazing, so I'm hoping that it will do something. So I'm quite excited about that as well. So I'm finally trying on one of the pair of jeans that I bought from ASOS like 2 weeks ago now. This is going to be really difficult to show you. They fit me perfectly. They're high-waisted, so they come up just to my belly button, and they're really comfortable. Like, I can move around really well in them, but is it worth keeping them? how often am I actually going to wear them? I'm not going to wear them very often, if ever, because generally when I go out to medical appointments, I wear clothes that are easy to take on and off because I'm often having to be examined and stuff. So I just don't know. I think maybe I'll try the second pair on, and if they're both comfy, I'll send them both back. No, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I'll try both of them on and see which one I like best and maybe keep one of them. Because at the moment I don't have any jeans that fit me, and I feel like I need at least one pair of emergency jeans. I can't imagine what sort of denim emergency would require a pair of jeans, but you never know. It might happen. Okay, so I was trying on the second pair just as my mum got back from work, and she basically convinced me to keep both pairs. She did point out that I don't have any jeans that currently fit me, and you never know what might happen. I might be able to wear them out somewhere, and they are comfy, so I'm going to keep both of them. She's a terrible influence. Now I'm back in my pyjamas and I'm back in bed, and I'm going to rest because trying on 2 pairs of jeans is really exhausting. Okay, so I'm going to film this quickly because I've put the blind up so it's light enough in here to film, but if I leave that for too long, my light sensitivity is going to be really unhappy and it's going to make my pain a lot worse than it is right now. So, going to be quick about this. I wanted to talk about my new heat pad. Now I've had it for a couple of days and had a chance to really use it and test it. The first thing I noticed about it was that it was really, really soft, so nice to have on my face. I always find that when I have a headache or pain in my head or neck or anything, I really like to have soft stuff next to it. So this is perfect for that. One bad thing about it is that it doesn't get as hot as my old one. To be honest, I think my old one was slightly dodgy because it didn't come with a timer mechanism. So if you turned it on, it would just stay on for basically ever until you turned it off. And that was really good because it meant that you could get really intense heat on wherever you needed it. But I mean, the bad thing about that is that it's kind of dangerous. And the mechanism lasts for 90 minutes. So I mean, that's a decent amount of time. It's not the end of the world, but it is kind of annoying. The other thing is that this one has 3 settings as opposed to 2, but because I pretty much have it on the full setting all the time, that doesn't really matter to me. So I do really like it. It was quite expensive. It was £36, but it does come with a 3-year warranty. And for me, as someone who uses a heat pad basically all day, every day, £36 is a good investment for me. So all in all, very happy with my purchase and very relieved that I now have a heat pad again. I have to say, those 1.5 days without one, not fun at all. I'm gonna have to put my sunglasses on. I know I look ridiculous. I know that, but you gotta do what you gotta do to stay as pain-free as possible. I have to say, the pain isn't too bad today. I did wake up with it really bad and I was just feeling really depressed that, oh, it's just gonna be a day of completely excruciating pain. I'm not going to be able to do anything, but it actually has got slightly better as the morning's gone on, and I think as long as I'm cautious and I don't overdo it in terms of looking at screens or bright light, then I think I should be okay. Would you believe it? Yesterday afternoon, a second chronic illness gadget? I guess you could call it a gadget, although I'm not sure a heat pad is a gadget, but this definitely is. The massager that I bought on Amazon a few days ago arrived. It looks kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie, when you first see it. So it looks like this, and then you put this over your head and put your arms through here, and then it massages your neck, and you can use it on your upper back, you can use it on your lower back, you can use it pretty much anywhere. That's what I liked about it when I read about the product online, that I could use it on different parts of my body. Obviously my neck and my shoulders is the most pressing part, but there isn't a muscle in my body that doesn't hurt. I used it yesterday afternoon, and I'm going to be honest, I got carried away. It runs for 15 minutes at a time, and it doesn't recommend that you use it for more than 30 minutes consecutively because it can overheat, because the bits that rotate heat up as well, which is another thing I liked about it, that it had heat and not just massage. So I used it for 15 minutes when it first arrived, and then I used it for another 15 minutes in the afternoon, and oh my god, my shoulders hurt so much today. But if I roll my neck, it doesn't click as much as it did this time yesterday before I used the massager. So that's really good. It shows that it's definitely loosened up something. And the pain that I've been in, well, all week has definitely been better today. It was really, really severe when I woke up, but I think that's because my muscles were just hurting so much. And I also think that the massaging I did yesterday might have triggered a herx, because that can happen, believe it or not. Well, pretty much anything can trigger a herx, can't it? But now I do feel the best I felt all week. I'm really, really happy that I bought this. I think it's it's going to be really, really good. Other than when I first woke up this morning, at no point today has my pain got to excruciating levels. It's the first day this week that I've been able to tolerate light for more than a few minutes at a time, and that has been such a huge relief, and it's just made today so good. I don't think it's really come across in the video this week how much pain I've been in. It really has been excruciating is all I can say. And it's been so excruciating that I've been in survival mode 90% of the time. I haven't had a chance to reflect on how I'm feeling mentally, how I'm feeling in other ways physically. It's really just been get through it. You can do it. Just keep breathing. So today has been really important, I guess, to kind of just reflect on how I'm feeling in other ways. And I'm okay, but I am very aware that a few weeks ago when I had one day free from the really bad pain I had, then the next day it was bad again, and I really suffered mentally, and it was one of the worst days depression-wise that I'd had in a really long time. So I'm very wary of that, and I don't want that to happen next week. So I definitely haven't overdone it. I'm hoping that that means tomorrow or the next few days that the pain won't be excruciating again. I think the reason that the pain's been so bad is a combination of factors. One, I think it's to do with me needing new glasses. I'm due an eye test, and the reason I think it's because of my eyes is because that when I put my glasses on, the pain does slightly get better. So, I mean, that's a pretty good clue, isn't it? I also think it's a great deal to do with my neck and jaw muscles being so tense. And as I mentioned earlier, I did the massager yesterday, and although my muscles are sore, the actual pain that I associate with my TMJ has been better, so I'm hopeful that now I've got the massager, that might be a bit better. And then the third thing is the Modafinil. I think that it must be causing a minor headache, and then that combined with everything else just snowballs into a migraine basically. But my head's not been hurting that much today, so I'm hoping that when the other two factors maybe get better, then the Modafinil side effects might get better, or they'll just wear off as time goes by. But it has been so bad this week that the last couple of days I've actually thought, I don't know if I can take the Modafinil this morning, because if there's even a small chance that it's contributing to this pain, I'm not sure I can handle it. But me being me, I took it anyway. I think I said this before, I have an inability to quit anything. Even if it's really damaging me, I will keep going until like everyone is screaming at me to stop. So I haven't missed a dose. But that is definitely in the back of my mind that maybe I do need to think about cutting down my dose or stopping it, which is going to be really hard to do if it happens. Despite being in a lot of pain this week, there hasn't been one day where I've thought, oh, I can't do that because I'm tired. It's been, I can't do that because my pain's too bad. And I'm not used to that. Usually fatigue is the number one factor that stops me doing anything. And I know that's probably because the pain's been way worse than usual. Usually if I was in a lot of pain, it would cause extra fatigue, but that hasn't happened this time. So that is very interesting. I'm just going to see how it goes next week and the week after and see what happens. I just really hope that I'm not forced to stop it because of the pain. Today marks the end of another week, the end of another video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again next week. Bye!